boy, that's a lot of parts. Well, how I'm gonna do this video, I don't know. Still dirty. Well, greetings everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. I finally kind of completed my build. It's not complete. It's good enough for the competition. And the competition requested that it runs, but it doesn't need to be perfect. And by all means, it's not perfect. Not perfect at all. But it's getting there. It's getting there. It's a working project. I'm like basically condensing like 6 months into 3 months. And it was a long journey. That's for sure. Holy jeez. Late nights. Some nights I finished at 5 o'clock in the morning. Start back at 9 o'clock in the morning just to keep at it. So yeah. It was worth it though. Yeah, all in all, it was a hell of a project. When Pascal said it needed to be a challenge, well, I certainly challenged myself on this one. Like, it is like every little part. There's more than one ways to do a part. Figuring out how to do the part. And I think once you have everything planned out, which is the longest part, like just planning, sketching, designing, making it work, that is the long part. Once you got over that, making the part is actually not too bad. It doesn't take that much time. And if you did it well in the cardboard stage, it should be good in the alloy stage. So the build challenge was no 3D parts, and believe me, there is no 3D parts in there. I don't even have a 3D printer, but I did use one 3D part as a blank. And that would be the cog. Because the track already had the pattern for that cog, so I just decided to do my own little cog thing. But anyways, enough jabber jabbing. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. So let's just go at it. I'll show it to you. No flashy music, nothing, just straight unveiling. Took a while to do. It's not perfect, that's for sure, but it does run. And I got my back bumper. Track rolls nice. I can barely put any tension on it. You will put tension on it because it's a rubber track. Turns nice, suspension's good. Well, anyways, I'll just grab the camera. I'll give you a closer look. Alright, up close and personal. And there we go. This is my sled, my challenge. Everything was made out of just pure metal or whatnot. Skis were made out of cardboard. Well, I've got the videos that I documented to show you how I did it, so I will explain a bit on how I did everything. I know you guys did not see the front arms or the tunnel. I'm not gonna lie, I started this project in 2018 and it was inspired by a video from Brian Timms. I'll put something, a picture or something with his sled, and that's what inspired me to start to do it. And then I discovered RC Creation from Pascal Rabat, and that really got me intrigued. And I think I bought his first sale. I bought the Meteor and Strider. I bought Strider first. Meteor wasn't selling, so I bought that one also. And I just abandoned the project. I got stuck at those spindles. And that's what got me frustrated. I put it aside on the back burner, and I was playing one of the other ones, so I didn't really need to do a sled. I already had one. But now Pascal called me one day and said, kind of coaxed me into getting back into my project. And took it out of the bike burner. No word of a lie, I almost threw it out in the garbage. Glad I didn't. And I got the motivation to keep on doing my project. So we'll go into the little details real quick. One of the goals I had for this sled is have everything adjustable. The skis I can widen the stance if I wanted to, just side to side. If I want it wider, I'll go this way, middle, and I can put it back inside for a narrow stance. Adjustable turnbuckles, adjustable tensioner. Positioning of the skid itself is adjustable, 2 positions actually. Position of the front shock, adjustable. Adjustable ride height. Right now it's at the max. And as you put this down, you get more travel for some reason. But I basically mimicked the same thing as my sled. I went under, took some pictures, and that's basically the way it is. But there's one more thing I would like to try is the swivel at the back here. Position for that. Track tensioner. It took a while to do, but I got it done. For the paint, I've used genuine Arctic Cat colors. Arctic Cat green, Arctic Cat purple, and dynamic gray. That here was metal cast. Is it anodized purple, I believe. And this is just a plain Jane chassis black. And all the little bolts has been torqued and marked. That has been torqued. And the motor mount turned out pretty good. And it's solid. There is no problem with it at all. So bumper, everything was brazed first and then GB weld after to make the forms. Fill all the welds. And this one also. Skis and cardboard, fiberglass. Yeah, basically the paint is 2 coats of epoxy primer. And then it'd be light coats of base color until you get the color you want. And then for the last coat, you put a nice thick coat to make it nice and smooth. And then after that, you put your clear coat, and the clear coat is a 2K part clear coat with a hardener. And then that's it. You can see the cog there. I reinforced it too with GB weld because I do not trust that it's too small. And I have a shock limiter in front. I built this from my nightshade. Turned out well. I got little boogie wheels in front to help with the tension or the friction. And basically under the skid, I did not put a wax, I did put a crazy carpet. What I did is I put at least 7 or 8 coats of that 2K coat with hardener. And we'll see what happens. At least that'll tell me where it's wearing down, and then wherever it's wearing down, I think I'll put epoxy. I'll put a black epoxy all around, make like a little bridge, and then just go with a paintbrush. Yeah, the track, as far as I know, it's perfect. I had no issues at all making it. The thickness is perfect. It's thin, manual. The only problem with it is there's some thick edges. And that's because when I widened the mold, I guess I cut too deep with the friggin' X-Acto and it did this. And right now, if I chew that down to size, it's gonna expose the fiberglass, so I'll have to deal with it. So we got the tensioner. Belt is 240 on this one with a 15. If I want to go 20 on that, I need a 252 belt. And they're not in, so I won't be able to test the real potential of that. The tunnel, I did not paint it yet because I am not complete this project. I don't know what color I'm going to put it at. I need to determine what kind of style of body I'm going to put on it, the color scheme, and we'll determine the tunnel, how it's going to look after. And the next thing I want to do on it, my running boards, that bracket that goes on top holds the handlebars and all that stuff. And then we'll be able to start the belly pan, go with the nose cone, we'll do the top, we'll do the bottom here, the seat, Panels are last. Panels will be last to do. And then we'll seat, a little bracket under, tail light. Alright, so I'll plug her in and I'll show you that it works. Alright, I got my battery, I'll plug it in. Just in case. Five. Alright, first things first, steering. It's not bad, the throat could be better. Well, that's all a little fine tuning. There's a lot of little fine tuning to do, that's why it's just like, it's basically finished being built. It needs to be fine tuned now. Let's drop the battery. Alright, nice and slow. I'll have to break it in first before I go outside to test it. Okay, that's enough. She works. But our next real test will be on the snow. Okay, I don't have much time. It's cold and my battery's like no good. And it's the only camera I have. So it's gonna be just a little walk around. Quick test. See how it rolls. Oh, she turns. It's gonna be a slow test for now, no powder. I just got a little bit of trouble turning right. She handles good. Alright. Geez, I don't want to break it. It's too early for that. Oh, cog loosened up. Yep. Yeah, I guess I didn't tighten my little knobs, but she works. We'll bring her back inside and let's say we'll do some tune-ups. Trying to make this video short. I'll pick this up. And just the snowmobile tracks. Well, that's it. It works. It works pretty good too. Now we'll just have to do some little tune-ups, and next time we'll try to open her up a little bit more. See the full potential. But I do want my 20 teeth pulley though. And we'll do that stuff after. And just for size comparison, this is Strider. 1/5 scale. And I've calculated this one with all the measurements. If I divided my sled by 3 1/4, 3.25, I had the correct scale. So that's a 3 1/4 scale, my sled right now. Anyways, this is it. That's my submission video for Pascal, and hope you guys liked it. Hope you liked the other videos too, and thank you for watching and joining me throughout this adventure, I would say. It was fun, it was challenging, and I learned a lot, and I hope you guys learned a lot too. Was that everything to be said on this? I can't remember. I'm so burnt and tired that I can't think straight and talk straight these days. But it was worth it. I got stuff done. So with that said, thank you, Pascal, for making the challenge. And honestly, in the end, I don't mind not winning because I basically won myself because I finished my project. Long-awaited project. So anyways, guys, take care. Keep on writing. Take care. Be vigilant. Keep on writing. Never stop. Oh, and by the way, just a quick footage of this sled before it was assembled. All the parts were laid up on the table, painted, and it's a bonus footage for you guys.